Welcome to Politics Unplugged. I'm Anne Trujillo. All right, so one more debate down. Yes, there are plenty more to go. It is a long road from here to the next election. And getting into debates is about to get much tougher. There is another one scheduled for next month. So far, only 6 of the candidates remaining in the race have met the qualifications. There are still 17 Democratic candidates officially in the race, including Colorado Senator Michael Bennet, who hasn't qualified for any of the recent debates. So back with us to talk about what we saw in that debate Wednesday night, Democratic political strategist Steve Welchert, Denver Post columnist Krista Kafer. I don't know about you guys, but I saw Harris, Klobuchar, Booker as the standouts.
I think they all did a good job. Klobuchar was very nervous all night long. Her hair kept waving, and I was worried about that. But the 3 people who made the most noise coming into the debate weren't on the debate stage.
Yeah.
Billionaire, former mayor of New York City, Michael Bloomberg, Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick, and then, of course, Hillary Clinton, who was tweeting and texting all week about how she's really being pushed to run for president. It's not true. Hillary Clinton needs to stay home, take care of the grandkids. She and Bill just need to kind of walk away and let the crowd that's in there now figure this out.
I think she should run, definitely. In fact, I'm going to go home and pen her a letter. Please, please run. I think that the problem with that debate that night is that nobody watched it. I mean, everybody's mind and heart is on with the impeachment deal, if it's anywhere. I mean, I just don't think, it's sort of like the debate that never happened. And yeah, those second-tier guys and gals did pretty well, but can they make a difference? Can they move into the top tier? I don't know that they did it that night.
Their numbers weren't big, but I suspect because the impeachment went right up to debate time, a lot of crowd just rolled right into that. They probably had a pretty decent night overall.
So, seriously, did anybody stand out in your mind? I know, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but
I don't think that that Booker stood out enough to stay in, but I did enjoy the exchange with Biden over marijuana. The man does have a good sense of humor. He's easy to look at, so I'm going to miss him.
Well, and on that note, I mean, we've talked about this before. People need to start clearing out. Yeah. When will that happen, and who do you think should go?
Well, I think Tom Perez and the DNC need to kind of rejigger this pretty fast. That was debate number 5. Yeah. Probably too many. They need to kind of narrow this down a little bit and really kind of hunker this down to a 4, 5, 6 person debate field.
Well, because it's happened in the past where you have 15 people and you think the best will emerge from that, and then the worst does. It's happened before. I think it could happen for them. So the longer they play this out, it's not great.
Yeah, voter apathy, right? Or
well, I don't know if it'd be voter apathy, but I mean, guys like Joe Biden, he's supposed to survive this process, right? He's not a great debater. He's not going to be a great debater. Just survive, move on, learn to fight another day. Booker needs to have a breakout moment. Had a little bit of one, but I think poking a guy like Biden in the ribs is probably not your true breakout moment. Same for Harris. I'm not sure that worked very well.
Yeah, I think she's probably done.
I think Buttigieg, frankly, everyone assumed he would be attacked that night. A couple shots came his way. Yeah. He played defense really well. I thought he was very effective, and so we'll see how Pete moves forward.
But he doesn't pull well with African Americans, so I don't see where that candidacy goes. If Democrats would smart.
Well, let me take you to Iowa, New Hampshire. That's where it goes.
Yeah, well, Iowa maybe, but once we get down to South Carolina, I think things change. And I think if Democrats are smart, they pick someone like Biden or Klobuchar, somebody who is a moderate, because they can pick up votes on the other side.
Okay, so what about Tom Steyer? I mean, we saw him. What about billionaire versus billionaire running?
I really thought a guy who had $1 billion had more than one tie. I mean, the plaid tie is just too much fun. I'm not really rich. I wear a plaid and Viro tie.
Sounds like a show, though, like billionaire against billionaire. Like, but I guess that's what elections have become.
Sounds good.
Well, if we end up with Bloomberg, we'll be right there.
That's true. That's true.
2 New York billionaires, by the way.
That could be interesting as well. All right, so impeachment, you said that overshadowed everything. They all obviously agreed on the whole process. So what do you think about this impeachment, all these hearings?
You know, I think the Democrats made a good case that something very improper happened, that you had a president using taxpayer funds to try to get another government to come up with the goods on an opponent. I think that's pretty clear. The question to my mind is that's certainly worthy of censure. Is it worthy of impeachment? I would say that it is less than what Bill Clinton did, but more than what Andrew Johnson did, the two people who have been impeached.
Less than Bill Clinton.
Well, Bill Clinton perjured himself.
But all he really did was lie about having an extramarital affair. It's a little different than...
But it was perjury. It's actually against the law. Now, just being...
is what Donald Trump just did.
Is it against the law or just deeply unethical and shady? I don't know.
Right. No, I think the impeachment piece was very important. Fiona Hill's my new favorite person on the planet. What an absolute...
She's a rock
star she is. I mean, and the Republicans backed away. I mean, Jim Jordan, who's a natural pit bull, he's like, I'm not having any part of this. Because how do you fight Fiona Hill? She was right on the facts.
I think that the Republicans would do well not to have any part of this. I mean, something shady happened. They need to back away from this person.
Except the news today out of Washington is Trump wants to have a full-on trial. He wants to play this out, have people called to testify back and forth.
That's his MO, though.
So with less than a minute, what should happen next? What do you think should happen in this process?
I think the National Security Advisor should come testify, but he may or may not do that.
Yeah.
But if you get into a trial, I'm not sure executive privilege works anymore. I don't know the rules about this, but I mean, I think that everything's open game. You can call anybody you want to call.
Yeah, I think an impeachment vote will be interesting. I can't imagine the Senate would then back up removal. I actually don't think he should be removed for this. It is definitely shady, but is it something you should remove a president for? It's a very divisive thing to do. I think they censure and move on to the election.
Is it important to get people on the record no matter what?
Yes,
Our
absolutely.
elected officials?
Well, if you're Cory Gardner in Colorado, gee whiz, you're hoping to back away, not be there the day they take the vote. But
understandably.
Hard to do.
All right, Krista Kafer, Steve Welchert, as always, thank you both for being here.
Thanks, Ann.
All right, back in a moment.